G'day my friends, Marty Ware here from Marty's Garden with a very important video. Now you know why you're getting screwed and what you're going wrong, how you felt. You're not wrong. 7 consecutive quarters of the GDP household recession. Now, let me know in the comments box down below how many months that is. Yeah, it's quite a few, and there's going to be some amazing comments in here, so I recommend everyone gets down in here and let everyone know how you feel. Hip pockets are hurting. They've been hurting for a long time. You've been wondering what's going on. These videos that I've been bringing out and talking about the solutions of getting more into homesteading and growing food, like a victory garden in a small space, considering maybe if you've got a bit more space, putting a little food forest in, you know, joining local clubs and things like that, looking out for old recipe books that have got, you know, recipes in it to save money, bringing back all these old school ways to actually get ahead, because your hip pocket's hurting, my hip pocket's hurting, and man, we know what's going on and we don't have any answers to fix it at the moment, because our leaders are absolutely just weak men, and they're lining their own pockets. And I think there's a channel called Punters Politics or something like that, a young Aussie guy brings all this to the table, and I'm surprised they haven't cancelled him already. I'll leave a link to his channel down below if I can find it. You need to check it out. It's just amazing what he brings forward. But anyway, I don't really like to talk about politics in here too much on this channel. I'm really about introducing food and learning how to grow fresh food at home and understanding nature around you and inspiring you to find ways and solutions. Now, I don't have all the answers, unfortunately. I wish I did, but I just don't in that field, which is really quite scary at times, because I'm looking at the data, and renters are paying up to around about 67% of their income into their rent. Now that's hard times, right? And I think it's something like, so when you went to buy a house years ago, I think it was like 1 or 2 times, 3 times max your salary of the year of what it costs you to buy a house. Now it's like 10 times, I think. If anyone's got the better data on that, leave it in the comments box down below. Now, how can people afford to buy 10 times of what their yearly salary is to buy a home here in Australia, when it used to be only around about 3 times, I think, when my family bought theirs, and mum was able to stay home, raised 3 children. My father went off to work, and people did that. That was pretty common in the street where I lived. Now everyone's got 2 jobs. They're both working. They're fully under pressure. They're wondering if they're actually maybe going to lose their house. Many people, like myself, thought I might be homeless next month because this rental might just be taken out underneath me. I was watching people actually in the street where I was living, thinking, where are you going? And they said, we've got to be out in a month because the people that own the place, they're putting their nephew in or their uncle in. And why is that? Because they've got nowhere else to live and they're taking care of their family. And you're going, well, fair enough, I get that. But that person just gets displaced, and then you got this big, massive, long line of everyone going for these cheaper places. And the really expensive ones, people can't afford to rent them unless you're already loaded and you may be buying there, you're going to live there for a little while, try what it's like, or you're looking for another house to live or something like that at the time. So we've got major problems. Our electricity is just way out of control, and there actually is no solution for it other than people are talking about, hey, maybe we need to reinvent the way that we have electricity. Like for me, I'm thinking, okay, maybe nuclear, maybe. I'm open to listen to all these different options. One thing I don't like, and if you can look at me around me, I've even got a green t-shirt and a greeny brown hat. I love living in nature. I love nature. But when they're putting up like windmills and they're just going for miles, and I'm seeing these photos and videos of them and things, and killing birds, and just they topple the forests. It's supposed to be about saving the planet. I don't see anything good there about that. And I'm looking at my electricity bill going, up. I'm actually freaking out a bit, thinking, I wonder what the electricity bill is going to be this year. And I turned on, it got really hot and humid the other day, and I was like, had the air conditioner on, and I'm like, man, I'm just going, I got to have it on. It's just, I'm suffering, you know. And so luckily I could sort of just afford it maybe, you know, that we put it on anyway. And so it creates anxiety. I'm getting anxious when I'm going shopping, even though I don't have to buy as much food now. I can actually put that off and go to the butcher because I'm growing all my own veggies and fruits and everything here. So I can buy other stuff. I can buy a bit better quality milk and bread and meat because I grow my own food here. If I wasn't, I don't know what would be going on. I've been doing it for quite a while now because I see how beneficial it is. But I am concerned about being no answers yet. You know, I want a bit of gusto. I want a leader to come in and go, we have some answers. We have some answers. Instead of just going, they do this, they do that. I told them if they did this, this would happen, and they're to blame. And I go, okay, well, what's your solution, brother? What are you going to bring to the table? Because at the moment, I'm not seeing any answers. I'm not seeing any solutions. I'm not seeing any help. Oh, wow. There goes my rant. No, honestly, I know that you all feel the same. 7 executive quarters has never happened household recession in the history of Australia. Now we need to understand this. Really think about it. What can we do as people? Well, we need to start helping people in our street, firstly. If you're a bit more well off or you've got a bit more, you actually got a bit more education. Some areas you can help people with food and different things like that. Absolutely brilliant. If you can, you know, if you're growing a bit of excess and you need a bit of money, you know, you can sell it cheaper than what you'd be getting it like at the big 2 or whatever. There's things that we can do. You can go buy bulk food and start canning it and bottling it and preserving it and drying it, all these type of things. You can look at drying stuff in the sun using solar things, you know. There's lots of solutions that we can do, and I believe that we need to bring the family in together to do that and allocate the jobs. Little Johnny's in front of the computer, playing his computer and his games. Hey mate, come on, cut up the tomatoes, get them out on the solar heater out there. That's your job for today. And then have a meeting about buying some chickens. Hey, I'm telling you, if you can have chickens at your place and you're not going anywhere on any expensive holidays or you can hang around, you've got someone to take care of them, they are a very good option. I've decided I'm going to keep my chickens now. They play a big role. We just had bacon and eggs this morning for breakfast, and they're our own eggs coming out of the garden. So it's absolutely brilliant. Anyway, I want to hear what you guys have got to say about this. I know this video is really just a rant. I haven't got any big solutions for you, but I do have lots of videos here on this channel about growing food. There's a little mini course about worm farming for creating your own fertilizers and things like that. So that should be helpful. And also we've got the Victory Garden series that you can watch as I'm growing that out over the summertime in a small space, little vertical garden, so you can learn how to grow food at home. Maybe you're not ready this season, but you'll be ready by next season. Just get yourself educated, start learning some new things, and yeah, I'm wishing you all the best. Anyway, this was really just a bit of a rant video today to let you know how I feel and get that understanding how you feel at the same time. I'm a bit speechless. 7 executive quarters in a row on the household, financial stress, the whole lot. We need some answers and we need some good leaders. All right, have a great day. Happy gardening. See you at the next video real soon. Bye for now.